What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD coming at you with a quick little video because we're going to be reviewing Catmaze. Now, normally this is where I would hit the theme music, but we're using OBS, not StreamYards, because StreamYards does not have a good volume control when it comes to playing videos. So we're going to be using OBS, no theme music, but you're going to have my lovely, sexy voice. Before we get to it, let me remind you, if you like this video, leave us a like. Share it with your friends, let them know about this game, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, Catmaze is a console release of a 2018 Steam game, and now we already talked about it, but there has been a few changes to some of the graphics. I consider it self-censorship. They said they had to do it because of the console release, specifically because the console release needed to get a certain rating. Others have disagreed with me, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. It didn't really change anything about the game. It didn't really add or take away anything from the game. The changes to the couple of graphics. I will leave a link to that video below so you can see the changes yourself. But let's talk about the game. Now, Catmaze is going to be available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Microsoft, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, Nintendo Switch, and it's going to retail for $9.99 American or €9.99 euros, whatever that translates into American. It is a Metroid-Vania type game. There's a lot of backtracking in this. The backtracking is a little repetitive. It's a little much. But it is classic Metroidvania. You're going to get new skills, new familiars, new abilities, and it's going to open up pathways that were previously blocked. It's got a nice map. The map is very reminiscent of Metroid. As you can see, pixel art, not the greatest. Not the greatest, I'm not going to lie. I've seen better pixel art. Some of the enemies, like you can see, the mushroom that throws the hat looks really cheap. It looks like cheap clip art. Some of the other mushroom enemies look pretty good. And that's what you're going to get a lot of this game. It's going to be a lot of hit or miss. Some of the things are going to look good. Some of the things are not going to look so good. So you got to take the good with the bad. Gameplay, tight. Controls work perfectly. Like I said, you're going to unlock new skills. You're going to have new abilities. And you're going to have to use these to reach new areas. And there's going to be, little tricks to it. You're going to have to figure out, what the best way to utilize your abilities. At one point, you get a freeze mechanic, and then you're going to be able to use that to freeze some enemies, create stairs to reach to a higher place. The game does not hold your hand. It does not specifically tell you what to do. But once you figure it out, it becomes second nature. Now, the game is based on Slavic folklore. So a lot of the things in there come directly from Slavic myths and legends and stuff. There are different items that you can equip to your character, so you can sort of customize it. It's not real customization. You can't change their look or nothing like that, but you'll be able to change what abilities are getting increased, your speed, your strength, your magic, things like that. There's big boss battles. Boss battles are typical of these kind of games. It's not too involved. There's going to be light patterns that you got to figure out eventually. Once you figure out the patterns, you just go in there, crush the boss. It's no big deal. With that said, for $9.99, I'm going to go ahead and recommend this game. It is not bad. It's not great. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. 6.5 if you want to count the censorship that I mentioned earlier. Like I said, it is a fun game. It's not too hard, not too involved. You can play it for 10 minutes, make a little progress. There's a lot of save points in the game, so you don't got to worry about being too far or having to travel halfway across the map to find a save point, because they are pretty frequent. The music, not memorable. It does what it does. It does the job that it needs to do. It is more atmospheric, not really catchy, not really like anything that you're going to be like, hey, I got to get the soundtrack for that. But it's not bad either, right? It's not going to get annoying. It does, like I said, what it's supposed to do. And with that, I think that's the end of the review. $9.99. Like I said, it's available on all major platforms. The Steam game was already available ever since 2018. Check it out now. I believe there might be a demo, not 100% on that, so check up on that yourself. With that said, love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.